doesn't even make sense. Like that main fact of her going away because she's not happy, that fact alone just makes everything else hard to even watch or read. I feel like I'm watching it when I read because that's how immersed I'm in this story and with these characters. But what's going on YouTube? Before I start this video, I just want to say a huge shout out to Dom the Bomb. That's where I get most of my YouTube, or not YouTube, most of my Walking Dead information from, and just not even really Walking Dead, just Telltale in general, because he makes. Why does the camera do that? Okay, but anyway, yeah, Dom the Bomb, bro. I love his content. He gives me a lot of information about the Walking Dead, and like I said, not even just the Walking Dead, Telltale in general. But nah, for real, I just wanted to talk about the Walking Dead comics, bro. Like, since the games are finished, we no longer have the games. We just have the comics, and I wanted to make a video about it when it first came out, but Clementine Lives by Tilly Walden, she's taking over, the new Clementine story, if that's what you want to call it, after the games. And I'm not a fan of what I've seen so far, me personally. Now, when the books officially release, my opinion can change, and a lot of people's opinion. I feel like majority of the fandom of The Walking Dead and the fan of these characters, Walking Dead and AJ and all that, they're not really gonna be a fan of this. As of right now, like I said, it could very well change when the comic actually officially releases in June, I believe. But I'm not really liking her writing. Like, in the Clementine Lives comic, bro, the whole thing, right? Like, just the main fact for me, right? It's like, this is a zombie apocalypse, right? She did all this for AJ, like doing all this rescuing, all this and this. And you could tell she obviously cares about AJ, right? And you're doing all this just to be, and then after you did all that, you're at the boarding school, and like I said, or not even like I said, but the comic picks up right after the boarding school and her leg getting chopped off and all that, bro. Why don't it just it just doesn't make sense though. Like, you doing all this, bro, and then you be like, I'm not happy, bro. This is the zombie apocalypse. Come on, bro. Are you serious right now? Zombie apocalypse. You can't be, oh, I'm not happy, and then go, like, Clementine wouldn't do that, This is like silly writing. This is like comical writing. In my opinion, like, it just don't make sense. I think they were just trying to extend the story, and do extra with it, bro, because honestly, bro, I'm not even a huge writer. I can't terrible. I wouldn't say terrible, but I wouldn't go for me to write an essay. You feel what I'm saying? Or a paper or anything like that, right? But I'm just saying, as a fan of The Walking Dead, as of right now, I'm not really liking this story because it just doesn't even make sense. Like, that main fact of her going away because she's not happy, that fact alone just makes everything else hard to even watch or read. I feel like I'm watching it when I read because that's how immersed I'm in this story and with these characters. But nah, bro. Like everybody's been saying, yeah, this is Tangerine, because Clementine would not be doing this. Like, tripping. Like, she would not sacrifice all this she built and worked for. You gotta think about who all came behind this. Lee, Kenny, hella people, Luke, bro. Like, the list goes on, bro. Like, I can't even think of all the people right now. Like, hella characters that all of this went behind, and you're gonna leave this kid AJ because you're not happy in the zombie apocalypse. I'm just not buying it. It just sounds so silly. Like, I'm trying to put myself in that perspective. Like, I'm not even gonna put myself in the perspective. If you know me, you know I wouldn't do no dumbass shit like that. And Clementine would most definitely, in the world she grew up in this world basically. She would not do this dumbass shit. She would not do this. You got a fucking missing leg. You have a missing leg, and you talking about, I'm not happy. Clementine would not do this. This is Tangerine. This is Tangerine 100%. Like, come on now, Clementine would not do this. But nah, that's all I really wanted to talk about. When the comic officially releases, hopefully I can, either get I'm hoping to get a copy online, or I might have to get a physical copy. But I'm pretty sure I should be able to get one online. And I'll review, the first book or the chapter, and I'll talk about that because that's just more content to talk about, honestly. But next time, y'all, and hopefully it gets better when the official comes out.